if you want to work with athletes, stop looking at what you can gain from it.
But you can add that value.
Just what value? If you're not adding value to value, we devalue value at this point.
You got to.
Right? Figure out what your lane is. Even if you are a family, I'm looking in this camera right now.
Please.
If you are a family member, a friend, or some sort of associate, because right now we got a lot of crab in the barrels here in America, especially within this NIL space, because we are basically extorting kids for the benefit of our own good. Absolutely. Of trying to get money, right? And
you heard, go still play that game.
And in the NIL space, you're not about to be wealthy off that, bro.
Absolutely.
You making some money.
That's fast money.
But that's not longevity money.
That's not generational wealth.
No, we going about it the wrong way.
Correct.
So if you going back to my point, if you are somebody that is in front of an athlete, your goal should be about what type of value I'm adding to this person. And if I'm not, let me get the hell out the way, because I'm not helping this person succeed. That period. That's it. If you don't have the value, it's okay, because everybody's not going to be able to figure out what they're great at to be able to help this athlete, grow, not just on the field or on the court, but off the court. Like how do we operationally set him up as a business, and we all play our part to help the business grow? Because that's what LeBron James did.
Absolutely.
And all of those guys are in position
to win at a very
succeed.
high level.
And they all understand it, and they buy in. They bought in. It's like another team.
They know their role.
They know their role.
That's it. I just want you to maximize your role.
That's it.
And we all gonna eat.
That's it. That's it.
And stop looking at everybody's pocket. Don't pocket.
Stop pocket watching.
That's it.
I don't pocket watch. I don't do that.
Don't do that.
Just relax. Relax.
So when we look at the NIL space right now, would we say that the money that they're making right now, is it destroying the college athletes' work ethic?
Oh, that's a big question. I think for some it is. I can't say for the vast majority that it is, but I'm going to say for the few it is, right? Sure. And the reason I say that is because, a lot of people are looking at the NIL space as their opportunity to make money. And I think that's the wrong way to go about it, right? And I know because I don't do things for money, for example, for myself. Money is a byproduct of the value or whatever endeavor that I'm doing, right? The money is going to be the byproduct. Like, that's the thing I'm going to get from being great at this, correct, right? So you have an athlete that's really good at, they're marketable, they're really good at, being great at the sport that they play, right? Okay. I think if we look at the NIL space as a relationship building space, a lot of people will get a lot further, right? And the reason I say that is because if you have the opportunity to make, if a school is offering you $700,000 over here, right? You got this one school, because now a lot of kids are making decisions on what school they're going to go to based off of what school is offering them the most money. And that's the worst thing you can do, right? A school here is offering you $700,000. The other school here is offering you $300,000, $400,000, for example.
Go 7.
But most people are choosing the 7. Not looking at the opportunity that 4 is going to offer, because guess what? You're going to get that 7, but that athlete is going to get the 7. He or she might not even make it professionally to play at the highest level of that sport. But if they would have went and played and got the 400,000, not even just get there, the opportunity, they might have been able to become an assistant coach on that team. They may have had the opportunity to gain a relationship that was centered in this specific, at this specific school, right? And so I'll give you an example, right? I was at a camp. I'm not going to put any names in this. I was at a camp and I was listening to a kid talk to his mom, and the kid said to his mom, "Yo, mom, we here in Chicago. We were in Chicago. I can say that. We were here in Chicago. We got this NIL money. Let's just go shopping. Because this money ain't gonna last. This money ain't gonna last as long. So we might as well YOLO out on the money." And I'm in my head listening to that, and it took everything in me not to turn around to him and his mom and say, "Oh no, we need to have a conversation."
Did you know them?
I didn't know them.
Okay.
Didn't know these people.
I got you.
Didn't know these people. But I felt inclined to speak
just
on
to
it.
say something to them.
Yeah, and it's like, I just want to educate you. I want to give you some financial education. I'm I'm not asking for you to become a client. Like, if that's something you want to do, great. But if not, I'm
give
not.
you a little free game.
I just want to give you some game because I feel like you thinking about this the wrong way. Yeah, you could change some of the, what's going on at home, maybe, build behind the bills and living situation. You may be able to upgrade that a bit. But for the most part, this money is not keeping you around for a long time. Like, this is not going to allow you and your family to be generationally wealthy. So I just think that we need to stop looking at NIL as the opportunity to make a lot of money and look at it from the lens of, building relationships and being able to take yourself out of the situation that you may be in, right? Whether it's, saying, all right, well, we were renting an apartment. Now my mom can afford we can rent a house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And those are the smaller upgrades that you'll be able to do. But it's not your opportunity to think that you got these millions of dollars that's just going to be rolling in, because unless you at the top of the cream,
it's not going to happen.
You ain't getting millions of dollars in NIL. It ain't happening.